Alright, so now that you know that how you can handle multiple input elements in one component, so now basically it is the time to let's move forward and try to submit this form. Yes, now how will we submit this form? That's the question. So in React as well, we can have a button that will be our submit button. So I'll just create a button that will resemble our submit button, right? So there is this button component and I'll just call this as submit. I'll just name this as submit, right? And basically what we have to do over here is to submit a form is again this button will get a on click property, right? In this on click property we'll say that whatever event will happen, just send that to handle submit, right? Just send that to handle submit and handle that particular event. So we haven't created this handle submit, so over here we'll go at the top and we'll create this function handle submit. Just like that, you will accept the event and it will be saving your data, right? But when you submit a form, there is one issue that always occurs, that the form gets refreshed, right? The form will get refreshed anyways. So if I just go over here and if I do a console.log of name, right? Because we are registering for this name, right? So now let's try this in our app. So I'll just refresh everything and there's the submit button, right? So if I now go over here, if I write Bob and if I write builder over here, right? So what will happen if I do the submit? You see everything gets refreshed. So first name is gone, last name is gone, everything gets refreshed. So to prevent this, we can just first use the property that is e.preventDefault, right? e.preventDefault is basically a method which will basically keep on the basic behavior of your form. That is, it will not let your form refresh, right? So now if I go over here and now if I go to Bob and if I write builder and now if I try to submit it, you will see when I press submit, the form is not getting refreshed, right? So the data will stay intact, right? Now what we can do is we can just go over here and we can do a console.log of name. And let's check if whatever property that we are passing on is getting submitted or not, right? Right now we do not have a database, so we'll just need to console it, right? So let's do that. So if I go over here, Bob builder, and let's submit. And yes, now you can see you're getting an object that is getting registered, that is first name Bob, last name builder. So this object is now registered, right? So if you had a database, you could have sent this to your database as well. You could have saved that in your database as well, right? So you could have done this, right? So this is how you can actually submit your form in React. Very simple. Just need to create a submit button, just need to handle your events, and here is your function prevent default, and now you can just get the data out.